Good day, my dear pupils. This is Ma'am Jovie, and let me welcome you to our subject, Mathematics for Grade 6. Hulaan ko, pag tinanong kita kung paborito mong subject ang math, alam ko ay sasagot mo. Marami sa mga kabataang katulad mo ay ayaw ng math. Ayaw ng numbers. Ayaw mag-compute. Ayaw mag-solve. Pero kung ako sa'yo, samahan mo akong mahalin ang math. Bakit? Because math is everywhere. Kahit saan ka pumunta, may math. Whether you are inside or outside the house, may math. Sa bahay, pag binigyan ka ng parent mo ng pera, you need to count the money. That's math. When you go outside, you go to the store and you buy something that you want, kailangan mong bilangin yung sukli. Again, that's math. Pagpapasok ka sa paaralan, magbabayad ka ng pamasahe, that's math. Yung baon mo na binibigay sa'yo ng iyong mga magulang, pag binibilang mo, again, that's math. Math is everywhere. Kahit saan ka pumunta, nakakasalamuhan mo siya. Sa panahon ngayon, na kinakaharap natin ng pandemic, hindi na tayo makalabas. Gayunpaman, ang ginagawa natin, online shopping. Nag-a-add to cart. Again, that's math. Kaya simula ngayon, sabayan mo kong sabihin, I love math. Ulitin nga natin, I love math.
Hayaan niyong samahan ko kayo na pag-aralan ang ating mga aralin sa mathematics. Ang unang topic sa quarter 1 ay tungkol sa fraction. Lesson 1. Add and subtract simple fractions and mixed numbers. Unang topic, that is lesson 1.1. Add or subtract similar fractions. Review. Similar fractions are fractions with the same denominator. Example, 3/4, 1/4, and 5/4. Lahat sila ay pare-pareho ng denominator which is 4. Another example, we have 2/6, 5/6, and 4/6. All of these fractions have the same denominator which is 6. Can you give your own examples of similar fractions? That's very good. Next one is dissimilar fractions. These are fractions with different denominators. Example, 1/3, 2/5, 4/9, and 2/7. All of these fractions have different denominators. Another example, we have 10/12, 4/7, and 9/6. Again, this set of fractions have different denominators. Now, let's try this. Add or subtract the following fractions. Number 1, 3/5 plus 1/5. Number 2, 5/8 plus 6/8. Number 3, 7/9 minus 4/9. But before that, let us first study the steps in adding and subtracting similar fractions. Step 1. Add or subtract the numerator. Step 2. Copy the denominator. Step 3. Simplify the answer or find the lowest term. Take note that in operations of fractions, whether we add, subtract, multiply, or divide, final answer should be in lowest term, or it must be simplified, or it must be in mixed number.
For our first example, we have 3/5 plus 1/5 equals blank. Okay, so the first step in adding similar fraction is to add the numerator. So we just add 3 plus 1 equals 4. And the second step, copy the denominator which is 5. So our answer is 4/5. Example number 2. We have 5/8 plus 6/8. Okay, the first step, add the numerator. So we have 5 plus 6 equals 11. And copy the numerator, 8. As we can see, our answer is 11/8. Ito ay isang halimbawa ng improper fraction. Tandaan natin na kapag tayo ay nag-a-add, nagsusubtract, nagmumultiply, o nag-divide ng fraction, kailangan ang final answer ay naka-lowest term or yung tinatawag nating simplified at mixed number. Therefore, improper fraction is not yet the final answer. So, kailangan nating ilipat si 11/8 into mixed number. Paano ba yon? We just have to divide 11 by 8. So, we have 11 divided by 8. 11 divided by 8 equals, or ilang 8 meron sa 11? We have 1. 1 times 8 equals 8. And 11 minus 8 equals 3. Okay. In changing improper fraction, this is improper fraction, to mixed number, the remainder will become our numerator. So our answer 1, the remainder will become numerator, and still copy the denominator. So our final answer is 1 and 3/8. Example number 3. This is an example of subtracting similar fractions. 7/9 minus 4/9 equals blank. So, pareho lang din nung pag-add ng similar fraction yung ating proseso. Una, i-minus natin si numerator. So, 7 minus 4 equals 3. And copy the denominator, which is 9. So, our answer is 3/9. But 3/9 is not yet in lowest term or simplified. So, pwede pa natin tong i-lowest term. Paano pa natin to i-lowest term? Hahanapin natin yung number na pwede natin i-divide kay 3 at kay 9. Yung hahanapin natin ay ang tinatawag natin greatest common factor or GCF. Yung pinakamalaking number na common kay 3 at kay 9, pwede natin i-divide sa kanilang dalawa. So, ang pwede natin i-divide kay 3 at kay 9 ay 3. So, 3 divided by 3 and 9 divided by 3 equals 3 divided by 3, 1. 9 divided by 3 equals 3. So, our answer is 1/3. Paano ba natin nakuha yung 3? So, iisipin lang natin yung mga factor ni 3 at ni 9. So, ano-ano ba yung mga factors ng 3 at ng 9? Ano ba yung mga pinagmumultiply natin? Ang sagot ay 3. 1 times 3. Ito naman, 1 times 9. At saka 3 times 3. So, ano ang mga factor ng 3? We have 1 and 3. Ano naman ang factor ng 9? We have 1, 3, and 9. So, sa mga factors ng 1, 3, at 9, alin ang magkapareho? Yung pinakamalaki. So, ang magkapareho sa kanya ay 1 at saka 1. And 3 and 3. Pero ang pipiliin natin ay yung 3, yung mas malaki. Kasi ang kailangan natin ay greatest common factor. Kaya naman, yung 3 yung dinivide natin sa 3/9. So, dinivide natin sa numerator at dinivide din natin sa denominator. Kaya nakuha natin yung final answer na 1/3. Ganyan ang ginagawa natin kapag yung sagot natin ay hindi pa simplified or hindi pa siya naka-lowest term. We're down to example number 4. So, we have 4 and 4/6 plus 3 and 1/6. This is an example of a mixed number. Pero kung papansinin natin, yung fraction natin, pareho pa rin sila ng denominator. So, paano ba natin i-add ang mixed number with, syempre, yung fraction ay similar fractions. Unang step, we need to add the whole numbers. So, we need to add 4 plus 3 equals 7. Then, step 2, we need to add the numerator. So, 4 plus 1 equals 5. And third step, copy the denominator, which is 6. So, our answer is 7 and 5, 6. This is already the final answer because 5, 6 is already in simplest form. Example number 5. So we have 8 and 9, 12 minus 3 and 5, 12. This is an example of subtraction of mixed number. Pero kung titignan din natin mabuti yung kanyang fraction part, pareho din sila ng denominator. So similar fraction din. Okay, so let's do it. The first step is subtract the whole number. 8 minus 3. So we have 5. Second step, subtract the numerator. Our numerator is 9 and 5. So we have 9 minus 5. The answer is 4. And for our third step, copy the denominator, which is 12. Our answer is 5 and 4, 12. Okay, this is already a mixed number. But, if we examine 4, 12, pwede pa natin itong i-lowest term. Okay? So, paano ba natin yung i-lowest term? Ano kaya ang common factor or GCF ng 4 and 12? Ano kaya ang pwede natin i-divide sa kanya? So, isulat natin si 4 at si 12. At hahanap tayo ng pwede natin i-divide sa kanilang dalawa. Ano kaya? Tama. 4. So, we have 4. So, 4 divided by 4 equals 1. And 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So, our answer is 1/3. So, for our final answer, pagsamahin na natin yung 5 at yung sagot natin na lowest term ng 4, 12, which is 1/3. So, our answer is 5 and 1/3.
So that's it about addition and subtraction of similar fractions. I hope that you have learned a lot. Now, it's time for you to do it on your own.
So, that's all for today. See you again for our next lesson. Bye-bye!